Hey everyone, so as you just saw from the picture, today I'm going to be doing something a little bit more gruesome. So I'm going to go right in and start straight away. So the first thing I am going to use is some liquid latex, which you can get pretty much I think at any costume stores, especially around the time of Halloween. It can either go on eBay, and there's some online stores as well. I just purchased mine from eBay. So the first thing we're going to do is to get the ripped skin effect. So I'm just going to go ahead and dab this on. So just to apply the liquid latex, you want to use a sponge so you can dab it on. Before I went out and bought a proper makeup application sponge, I actually just used a normal household sponge, and I find that works really well as well. So what you want to do is just dab it on in a circular motion, and then you have to play the waiting game and letting the first layer dry, because we're going to do about, I think, 2 more layers on top of this after. To speed the process up also, you can always use a hairdryer, which I will get now. When drying your face with a hairdryer, make sure that it's not on too hot and you're not holding it too close to your face, because you don't want to burn your face off. Okay, so once that's dry, you want to put your second layer over the top. Okay, now we're ready for the third. Usually it doesn't take too long to dry, but I'm going to let that sit now, and I'm going to do a few more applications in different areas on my face, and I'll come back right now. So as you can see, I've put some across my forehead, the side of my nose, on the other side of my cheek, which is drying really fast, and some on my chin, which is also drying really fast. But as you can see, on this side, it's completely dry. So I'm just going to go ahead now and add a few more layers over the top of these. Whilst you're doing this, you may also want to cover yourself with a towel, or even wear some old clothes, because you're bound to drop some latex. And even though I'm pretty sure you can wash it out, just do it as a precaution, because I just dropped some of my jeans. And I'm pretty sure the neighbours are going to call the cops from my high-pitched scream. Okay guys, so once you've done about 3 layers on each piece of latex, the next thing you want to do is just cover your face in a foundation. I've just covered up my eyebrows, which I've shown you in another video. So just go ahead and dab in the foundation over your entire face. When you're finished, your face is going to look really patchy and a mess. You'll be able to see the latex coming through and it will look like patches when you've gone over with your foundation. Basically, the first thing I used was Kryolan's Ultra Foundation Stick in my skin colour, and then I dabbed that around with a sponge, and then I went in with the Rainbow Circle Burnt Skin Colour Wheel by Kryolan and went with the skin colour over my entire face. I also put a little bit of their dark blue in around the face as well, because you want that kind of rotting look as a base. So the next thing we're going to do is cut our face. So basically you just want to make a little incision into the latex piece. Be very careful not to cut yourself. I'm not saying that it's easy to do though, which it isn't. You can very, very clearly feel the latex, and you can just start cutting into that. Just like that, making a little rip. Okay guys, so once you've finished cutting, you can basically really start to hack into it like I've done here, having the forehead exposed and pulled down across my eyebrows. The next thing we're going to do is add a little bit more colour and blood to make it a little bit more zombified. So now I'm just going to go in off my burned wheel and just take a little bit of the dark blue and start to work that in. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of green grease paint from Kryolan. And just dab over the top of that. So once you've covered your whole face green, the next thing you want to do is get some black grease paint and just draw and cover in the whole eye socket. And now we're just going to go in with some red grease paint. If I can find my brush. And just go in the center of your wound like that. Okay, so it should be starting to look like this after you've filled in all the spaces with the red grease paint. So the next thing you want to do is just a little bit of shadowing, just to fix it up a little. So I've gone and mixed my green and black grease paint together. And it's going to go along my forehead and along my cheekbones as well. For the mouth, I'm just going to do the same. Get a little bit of black and green and press it into it and then drag. I'm just leaving the ears and my neck undone because I'm actually just going to put a wig on, which will cover my hairline and my ears, and just a black cloak, which will most likely cover my neck. But you can do your entire neck if you're wearing a t-shirt. Okay, now the last really fun bit is just to get some fake blood. I've got fresh scratch from Kryolan, which is like a really disgusting gluey congealed blood. And I'm just going to add it into the wound. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. Hope you guys enjoyed something a little bit different, a little bit more gruesome and monstery. Obviously I went with the more classic zombie look with the green skin. You can do one with flesh tone skin, like how they have on The Walking Dead. Yeah, if you guys liked this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Any comments, put them below, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.